really want it. My goodness. Okay, doing the work. Cool. Good morning. I think it's still morning. Yeah, it's still morning. One person to do it right. Oh Lord. Why is this person driving so fast? Hey, atmosphere. Hey, Dana. Where am I going? I don't know. Nah, I think I might be door dashing. I have no idea right now. Either I'm door dashing or I'm just in the car driving right now. So nowhere special in particular. I was just trying to see something. Hey, Marissa. I I really need another phone. For real, for real. So I can do these things. Nowhere in particular. I got some time on my hands. I figure if I got a little time, then man, driving to Atlanta now is like far. I ain't 4.5 hours no more. Hey, yeah. I need to come there and go to the Peach Cobbler Cafe. I just love that food, man. Have you been there? What's it, Miss Ruby's Peach Cafe? Man, I be going there and get 2 dinners. I done tried almost everything on the menu and everything been good. I don't know what would possess me to eat this cookie and I ain't got nothing to drink. Mm-mm. Our first stop is going to be to the Wawa. We gotta go to the store. Or this cookie gonna take me out, good people. I hope everybody is having a good Friday. Oh, for real? I'm sure though. I think it was just a delight to finally go somewhere that serves soul food and it was actually good. 'Cause, a lot of those places be super hit or miss. I can say she was consistent. Plus, I like the way she paid them people. I be seeing where she hiring and stuff. I'm like, dang, nice black-owned woman paying her people, and she got all them different locations and stuff. At least that's what it looks like on the surface. But I hope everybody is having a great Friday so far. Hey, realist. So far, so far. For me, so far, so far. It ain't hey, Miss Lady T. It's not so far so good. It's not so far so bad. It just is so far. That's all I can say. Yeah, I know I'm still trying to accomplish a lot of things and also keep that mind space proper. In a in this world, it's like a lot of things we already know will come to try to basically do what the enemy does, kill, steal, and destroy. But at the end of the day, it's up to us to know how to navigate those things to not succumb to those things, especially when we know it's typical. And it's most typical, it seems, when you're doing the right thing. You know what I mean? When you're trying to accomplish something. I know a lot of people say it's an indicator that you're doing right. I think it's a indicator that you're doing something right or you're close to something that you're trying to accomplish. Now, I believe that wholeheartedly, 100%. No, the closer you get, the more what's the word I'm looking for? The more turbulence, and it's the turbulence that usually messes us up. So basically, my Friday is so far because I'm moving through turbulence. You know what I mean? It ain't good, it ain't bad, but I accept it. Yes, ma'am. It's like after you done been through you done been in enough rodeos. You know how it go. You know how it go. Are you trying to say you deal with me, Willis? Yeah, you know when you know. And it, like I said, it's up to us to navigate those things, especially when you've been through multiple rodeos. That's like saying I'm gonna get to the corner. Every time I get to the corner of uh Burt Street and Saint Street, it's gonna be a big dog there. When they there, I mean, at some point you're gonna take another route or something, cross the street, go on the other side, whatever the case may be that you have to do to avoid, to avoid go around or hell, in most instances, bust through. Testing, can y'all hear me? Because I went to Bluetooth. Am I hearable? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, some of y'all can hear me now, or you can hear me before. I don't know. Some people you can hear me now. I need to know. Anybody allowed to tell me we can hear you, mate? Can I get a 1, a 5, a 7, 27, 32? Okay, thank you, atmosphere. I'm sitting here just talking. I can't remember if I heard the same thing say now connected. But as I was saying, we go through things in life sometimes over and over again. And I think the over and over again is usually a result of us not getting it the first time. It's called a lesson. But then sometimes the lesson is that do over. You know, you learn once you get it. Like I've been trying all these things multiple times, multiple ways, but you keep sending me back in a sense. I gotta keep doing this. Why? Because it's connected to something that is much needed from you. So therefore, there are some lessons that we will repeat until we get it. And then there's some that we repeat that we should have been left alone. And I think those are the ones that are hindrances. The ones that we know we should put down. But we don't. Shoot, I should have my DoorDash off right here. All I hear is DoorDash. So anyway, Friday is Friday. I look forward to the rest of the day. I have some exciting things going on this evening, and ready to partake. To get the baby ready for sneaker ball. So that's a cool thing. Do the hair, get the little 9-year-old makeup done. But this one is convinced she wants a lot of makeup. It's not happening. So what y'all got going on today? You know, atmospheres, you and your moment, right? Oh God, I can't see. I can't get to the self checkout. Can't stand buying food or anything. I want to go back to the days of being a kid where you don't have to spend your own money. Hi, how are you? Thank you. Is that ankle lady? I promise you, I be feeling like I need like 4 hands. Yeah, I'm ready for some. I don't know. I had a lot of rest this weekend, so that's a good thing. 'Cause I know I have to be always well rested, so that was a good thing. I was able to sleep pretty good. Have a little out time. Nothing major, but yeah. Anyway, that's my life right now. I ain't doing a dang thing. Trying to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's odd now because I'll go back to work till Sunday. Hey, Gary. Down brown. Wall brown. Bust it, bust it, bust it down brown. Anyway, I guess I get my show on the road. No, but definitely what I was saying before is like we come up against obstacles, and a lot of time we fold in the turbulence because that's where it gets shaky, it gets rough. You don't know if you're gonna fall. That's the same thing you experience on the airplane when you reach some. No, I don't think I've ever experienced like horrible turbulence, but I've had some in a time where it raised my both my eyebrows, not just a eyebrow, but both of them. I thought, oh, for sure. That's why I don't like to fly to New York. I don't know. It was like right after that man landed the plane on the Hudson, and we was like flying in over the Hudson. And I don't know why we was landing so fast, dude, but it was just like just a rocky landing, man. And I was scared. And that's how life be. You know what I mean? When things start getting shaky, rocky, it's going fast out of your control or too slow out of your control, whatever the case may be. It's bumpy as hell, and it gets scary. But as we say all the time, it's best to go ahead and be a little scared, but never fearful. Because once we hit that fearful place, you panic, you're paranoid, you're not moving. You're paralyzed in a moment where you probably should still be moving. If anything, you'll move more cautious when you're scared versus not moving at all when you're fearful. I as a human being can honestly say I'm like 60-40 between scared and fear. And that's being honest. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that keeps me out of complete fear is I know if I step into fear, then my moves will be stagnated. My moves could possibly be stopped. I think that's the only thing that keeps me from pushing there. Gary, yeah, that was a good live. I caught most of it. I got to go back in here for like the first 10 minutes, I think. Because I seen your alert, and then when I clicked on there, it still said notify me, but then I realized it was actually going, so I don't know what was going on with YouTube. That's old Minister Gary Con. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you gonna do more than you know. Watch and see. Watch and see. You're gonna do more than you know. I love looking at the climate of the chat because um a lot of people, like you say, we say or you say, a lot of people don't subscribe to positive things. That's the first thing I look at. It's like how many people really do. You know what I'm saying? People think people don't want to hear positive. It might not be hundreds of people lined up to hear it, but like 121, 81. That's the goal. You know, somebody, anybody. Then there is the sight, the ability to see that there are people who are truly like minded. You know what I mean? Okay, Marissa. There are people that are truly like minded. A lot of times we'll start to talk our talk, we'll press play and start talking, but in the back of our mind is, are they feeling this? Do they even believe this? And honestly, I was thinking about that for the last couple of days. I think that a lot of times when we come here, I don't think any of us are present. Well, I don't know about everybody, but the people that I listen to or enjoy, um, I can't even say that because I enjoy some people that ain't all positive. But um, let me say it like this: when we press play and talk, in the back of our mind, there's that thought: if this person even is feeling this, because we don't discriminate. Everybody has their own belief system, but it's like for whatever yours is, I'm a person that believes you stand on it. You'll hear me say, I believe Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, period. But that does not mean I'm against anyone else that believes anything else. I love you just the same, but I don't waver in my faith for nobody. And when I see things where like let's say the accountability piece. Ooh, that is nice. What is that? Lucid. What kind of that car is beautiful. Ooh, baby, you almost got smacked. Um, these people can't drive, I tell you that. But when when I see like, okay, we've talked about before the accountability piece, you gotta, everybody feels this need to hold other people accountable. And I just don't feel like everybody has um that right. You know what I mean? Like especially the people you don't know. No, I can't hold you accountable if I don't know you. I can't hold you accountable for me if I never seen you. You being unaccountable is, unless led by God, is none of my business. However, I see a lot of people think, you need to be held accountable. You need to be accountable. A person only has to be accountable as they want to be. You can't force accountability on a person. The only thing you can do is be accountable for you. End of the day. End of the day, we are accountable for ourselves. Would it be nice to see people be accountable? Yeah, but that's a choice that everybody else has to make for themselves. You can't push it upon them. And a lot of times people are pushing accountability on people when they're not accountable for their own bull crap. You see it every day in life. People want to hold people to the fire for a thing, but you hold them to the fire, then oh no, wait a minute. Them feet hot, they running. They don't want to hear it, they don't want to do it, they don't want to see it. So I don't think that we have the right to hold every single person accountable just because we have some sort of contact with them. I don't believe that. I think that we operate in different realms, and If you're not qualified in the realm to talk to that person right there, you're going to be talking to a brick wall, or you're going to get backlash. That's how I look at it. Um, then there's the thing of offense. For me, it's one thing if you've been rude to a person, if you've done something intentionally to insult a person. There's an issue. There's a need for, maybe rethinking the way we say things, or even acknowledging the fact that I may have been wrong for that. I'm sorry if I said something to hurt you or make you feel bad. But then there's an offense that comes with the truth. I say it all the time. Demons hate the truth. When you tell it, if you want to see a demon manifest, tell it the truth. So it is not our job to apologize when the demon manifests. It's our job to stand on the truth. If what you said is in fact the truth, and it does not go against God, it was not intentionally meant to hurt anyone, they're just gonna be offended. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do you. You're offended because you have insecurities. Your insecurities are something that you have to deal with on your own. If I apologize to you tomorrow, you're still gonna be insecure and offended by something or someone else. Like I said, I think we should be mindful of our words, that we are not intentionally or maliciously offending people. But I'm not gonna tell you a truth or the truth. Let's say it's about Jesus. I'm not gonna tell you the truth, and then if you get offended, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. It is okay. I don't believe the same as you, but I can't make you feel better because I stand on my belief. I can't make you feel better because the name of Jesus makes you squirm. I can't make you feel better because you don't want me to say what I feel led to say by the Holy Spirit. Because once you do that, now you're saying, okay, God, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to apologize for everybody I make mad. The Bible even tell you that people will be offended. But it also says not to offend his, and y'all know I don't know it per se, I mean, verbatim, but it talks about not offending these little ones. And there's certain people that are off limits. But somebody that's an adult that knows the truth, that is a believer, man, please. You know the same truth I know. I'm not about to apologize to you unless I did something rude and foul to you. But I'm not gonna apologize for standing on the word I believe. It's unfortunate that you feel a kind of way, but I'm sorry. I can't apologize for what is true to me. What is true to many. If I stand on God's word, then how the heck do I apologize for it? I can't. Like I said, there's a difference in offense and insulted. If you've insulted somebody, yeah, you need to apologize, because that means you've done something intentionally to cause them to feel a certain kind of way, to ruffle their feathers or piss them off, as we would say in the real world. But I don't think that we are to mistake an insult with offense. But then we'll turn around and say, people just don't like the truth. I'm sorry if I offended you. I be so confused sometimes, but everyone handles things the way they handle. You know what I'm saying? If you know you didn't intentionally do anything to hurt anybody, if you didn't set out to say anything malicious or foul about anybody, there's nothing to apologize for. That's just my view of that. That's my opinion. Why am I apologizing? Because you aren't capable of not feeling some kind of way. When it's really deeper than anything, I probably know why you feel the way you feel anyway. Y'all know people have personal problems, right? They have personal problems that they seek out to make someone else responsible for. And if it sounds a little bit like somebody that done told them something that's right, they're gonna be offended. They're not gonna like what you say. It's gonna make their blood boil. It's gonna make their heart start to feel some kind of way. It's gonna make their mind start to think a kind of way. I leave with you might be offended, but I planted a seed. The next person to come along and water that seed. One day you'll look up and be like, dang, this is what she was trying to say. And I was just so mad I couldn't see it at the time. To me, that's the end goal. It'd be like me whooping my child's butt because he did something bad. And be like, I'm sorry for whooping you. I'm sorry I whooped you. No, you did something wrong. You got your butt. I told her. But yeah, I don't know. These are just things that I've been thinking about. It's not like I said, I have nothing planned to talk about. Nothing. I'm just driving and talking. Trying to find something to get into until I go do my laundry later on. You can't handle the truth. You want the truth? You can't. And that's exactly what it be. You want the truth. But then it's like, okay, let's say you got a way and a style of doing something. If you set forth to do it like that, if I'm on my live and I'm doing my thing the way I do it, I can't apologize for how I choose to do my thing. Most people ain't even offended. They just want something to say. But if you have a good heart, you automatically be like, oh my God, I didn't mean to offend you. I might didn't, but God might be stepping on your toes. And I ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. I'm right here by the soul food place. Mm-mm. Just things that really I just thought about it. It made me go and look it up. Even offense. Um, offense in the sense of it's like you're oh good. Where did I write that down? Because I'll be having thoughts. Okay. Offense is a stumbling block. As we would say in right atmosphere, we have to understand that sometimes people aren't offended, they're convicted. And it's not us that convicts them, it's God that convicts them. Once I tell you something and it convicts you, then it's up to you. When you know better, you do better. We can't apologize for what God does to a person's heart in a moment where they may have been wrong or where they, whatever they were doing, they got pricked a little bit. But the way I see offense in the Bible, it's not hurt your feelings. It's you did something against someone. You did something against yourself that caused a person to stumble or sin. Me saying something you don't like is, I'm sorry, that is just not. If you didn't go out and, please, we care too much. I love people, but I can't care a lot in some instances because, I mean, we've all even been in that space of feeling offended or convicted, whatever how you want to look at it. But when you look at it as it is, you're like, damn, I was really sorry because what they said was right. A lot of times people are mad because what you say is right. They're mad because they didn't say it first. They're mad because they want to kill the messenger. They like the messenger, but they're going to shoot the messenger because they don't like the messenger. As a messenger, you better be ready for people to be trying to trick you into walking back what she said. No, I said what I said. No, I'm just kidding. It's the truth, Ruth. I said what I said. And you stand on it. There's no apologizing. Because, I mean, once you say something, you be like, I'm sorry, then that's a but. And but erases everything you said before. That's just how I look at it. My opinion. But erases everything you said before. In the moment I apologize for what I said, that was a but. Yeah, a lot of people want to take self evaluation. Whew, man, I evaluate myself often. I recommend that other people do it too, especially if you're easily offended, because you gotta be like, well, what make me so weak? When you're easily offended, I think it's a weakness. You know what I'm saying? It's something deeper than what I said. It's something going on in there that needs some strengthening. And a lot of times, what it is what's being said is strengthening you, and it's foreign and it's unfamiliar, and you don't like it. It don't feel right. But if you just allow it to permeate that situation, get in that heart real good, then you will see, like, man, that feel pretty good. That feels pretty good. And the funny thing is, Marissa, you know, like I know, we never know when that happens. You know what I'm saying? All I did was press play and talk, and had no idea what I was about to talk about, but I knew I was going to talk about that offense thing, because I hear people say too many times, not trying to offend you. Either you about to say something you know is effed up when you say that, or you about to say something that's true. If you about to say something that's true, mm-mm, you have to be you got to be firm and bold in what you say and what you believe. Now, if I say something that is wrong, and you need to let me know, like, I don't think that's right, that's cool. We can talk about that. But I was gonna boil down to is me telling you is we both have different perspectives, because I still have to stand on what I believe to be true. That's why there's no need for arguments. There's no need for agreeing to disagree. We're not disagreeing. We just have two different perspectives. To me, disagreement is division. Now, there are things that I just don't agree with, but I think that there's more than one way to skin a cat. And just because your mind perceives something different than mine doesn't make either one of us wrong. It just means that you have that perspective and I have this one. Now we can keep moving. I also can see another perspective when I see yours. Does that change mine? No, but I see yours. I recognize it. Okay, I see where you're coming from, and keep going. It's like we argue out here for absolutely nothing. That's why it's never ending. That's why it's around and round in circles. Because people say we can just agree to disagree, but they don't understand. It's not even you're not agreeing to disagree. You're not accepting the fact that people have different ways of thinking. Once we accept that, then you won't have to worry about all that. Okay, that's how you see it. This how I see it. Bad. Next. Right, we're not going to see everything from the same lens, and if I offend anyone, expect to put I expect to put on notice that will allow me to apologize, because sometimes we don't mean to offend. Well, I guess the Bible does say if you have an ought with your brother or sister, then you go to them, which is fine. But you can't just come up to me and say you hurt my feelings when you said this. And if I don't feel like I hurt your feelings, I'm not about to apologize. Well, I can apologize that you felt hurt, but I can't apologize for hurting you because I didn't do that. That was not my intention. I'm sorry you felt that way. I don't know what to tell them though. Okay, in that case, I may be able to give you some understanding of what I really meant. Maybe you misunderstood. I'm not against that either. But at the end of the day, I'm not just about to walk around apologizing because I know something that came out my mouth might make somebody feathers ruffle. No. If that's the case, we would all be at the front of the church every service saying, Pastor, the way you said that, I know it was in the Bible, but it offended me. It boils down to when people don't want to receive from you or anywhere else that's something that's right, then it tells you flat out, shake the dust off your feet and keep it moving. Yeah. You don't have to change a person's mind to be right. You don't have to get them to see the exact same way you see to be right. You can be right, they can be right. I see your opinion. I get it. Okay. That don't mean I have to change mine. But in those cases, it is a moment when you're like, wow, I never looked at it like that. I have had those moments, but that still didn't change the way I felt. It just gave me another way to see things. Gave me another way to see things. And that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? Being open and willing to see things from a different perspective versus arguing and trying to make a person see your way is the only way. If we all had the same perspective, we live in a boring world. Everyone would think the same, everyone would move the same. There'd be nothing challenging happening because everybody would just flow the same way. That's not the type of world we live in. So I can't always have the same perspective as Marissa and Atmosphere when there's people that understand different, that need each one of our perspectives for them to come to their place of understanding. We might all three tell a person how to cook some short ribs, and we all three have a different recipe. But at the end of the day, them ribs are cooked good and they taste good. They might all taste different, but we all completed the task three different ways. No one's was raw, no one's was nasty. Well, atmospheres might have been nasty, but I'm just kidding. But y'all know what I'm saying. Hmm. And that's unfortunate, atmosphere, because I feel like this: when you've impacted a person's life, they let you know. You don't have to force it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to force it. They'll let you know. And it may be something simple as Marissa just now saying, I needed this confirmation. Somebody else right now pissed off because I'm saying, what did I say? Brisket? Whatever. I didn't say eat it. I said cook it. You always want to be argumentative, and I just don't understand. Let me have my illustration. Let me illustrate, okay? You can do beef ribs then. Potato salad then. How about that? You probably don't eat that either. Oh my God. How can you be a chef? Even if you're a chef, you still should be able to cook. You cook pork, can't you? I know people that don't eat pork, but they cook for a restaurant. They fry pork chops and everything. They be banging. The man said he cooked with love. That's why they're so good. Like if you know how to fry a piece of chicken, you know how to fry a piece of pork. You don't have to eat it though. You had a Gary moment. I don't eat pork. So what? What kind of ribs are you talking about? Beef or pork? Because I don't eat pork. But you said ribs. Oh, cool. Just be a part of the story, okay? We have three of us cooking any ribs right now. I'm eating the cookie. Sitting in the parking lot. See? Stop acting up. So the hunt is still on. I'll be like, man, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I'm proud of myself because although at times I get discouraged, I don't let it take me down and out. You stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. Did you? You got problems. I'm convinced. But yeah. Well, hopefully my testimony when it's complete. Oh my goodness. Yep. All right, y'all. We got an order. Let's go. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to see. Is if I can actually operate without a second phone on DoorDash. I know I have to go in and out of the screen, but I'm thinking as long as I don't log out of StreamYard, I'll be good. We gonna find out today, bruh, sis. I'm kind of excited about this though, cause y'all know they fired me. I ain't even do nothing, and you know I didn't do nothing, cause when they let me back on, they said we didn't find anything that went against the guidelines. You've been reinstated. How dare they take me out? That was my money, boy. They jacked me up right on. I should have known at that point right there. It's about to get messy, Miss Northwesty. No. All right, that's my little song, y'all. Don't try to test me, bless me. Bless me, it's your bestie. That's a shame. I like that song. She said, "You ain't talking. When she said you just talking, you ain't gonna do nothing." That was girl funny. Tough is an understatement. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. I'm tough as God made me, cause I am a woman, a girl, in every sense of the word. Me cry all the time. I get frustrated and start crying still at 51. Yes, I do. I think if I wasn't built like that, I would probably be the person that be kicking walls and stuff. So I'm kind of glad of that. I like my sensitive side. I'm a crybaby. Cry at the drop of a dime. Just like a baby, they get frustrated and just bust out in tears. Hmm. This little $11 order, come on. I gotta go. I gotta do at least 10 drops today. 10 drops. 10 drops will be nice. It's hot in here. Is the heat on? What's going on? It ain't hot outside. It was like 75 degrees 2 days ago, and then yesterday was like 47. That is just ghetto. That's so ghetto. Watch when it get like 90, I'm gonna be complaining. Just give me somewhere in the middle. I like that middle space. Let me see what else was on my mind. Yeah, I even looked up. I even looked up what offense was in the Hebrew, and it was scandalon. Can you believe it? Almost like it's derived from scandal, to cause a displeasure or to sin, to cause displeasure or sin. I'll be doing word studies for real. I'll be wanting to know what it means. You know, sometimes in the Bible we'll see a word and it be like, oh, it say this, but then if you look it up in the Hebrew, it don't even mean what we think it means. A lot of times, like one of my favorite words is I think it's breath, breath or wind is ruach. I don't know why that word just sticks with me. I think it's the wind. One day I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna really study like that. Only thing weird about this is I don't know how to make my GPS on here. How to make my words. You said you proud of me for looking it up in Hebrew. I do that all the time, but sometimes that's too deep for folks. But when necessary, I feel it's necessary. Yeah, it's a cute little house. Why can't it be for rent? Yeah, I looked it up in on Hebrew. It's called scandalon. I think they got me in the wrong spot. Ever wonder how the GPS just be wrong? I tell you, be making you think you crazy. It ain't you. Ain't you, baby. Is this it right here? Yep, that's it right here. For they had gave. Okay. Do you see the forecast better come to June? Have you been watching? I Texas. Out in Texas, you get more bang for your buck. More bang for your buck out there. Gotcha. Yeah, then you see more favorable in the market. Whatever the forecast is for. Hello, have a DoorDash for Monty or Multi. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm DoorDash. They be acting like DoorDash is something so beneath people. Okay. They're trying to turn it into New York. They're trying to turn everybody everywhere into big cities. If you think about it, like in Charleston, they were building up so much, and the people were so mad because they were trying to put like the monorail systems and things in there. And it's like parts of Charleston is still like old town, old country or whatever. So them older people is like not having it, building taller buildings downtown and stuff like that. And then the hustle and bustles. They was like building a whole bunch of subdivisions, a whole bunch of roads to try to, I guess, filter some of the traffic where it's not just all congested in one area. But in doing so, that makes it more congested. So those small town folks are really upset. And I guess everybody evolves, you know. Every state evolves, every person should evolve. Everything evolves in the world. What was once won't be in the future. Everything changes. Everything changes. That's pretty much how that goes. I don't know. I just be living. I go through and live life. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's all you can do. Change is inevitable. You can be all salty all you want to be, but it's still going to change in most cases. I guess when mhm. You change is a good thing. It's just scary for some people, I think. So when they see a lot of things going around that's different than what they're used to, then automatically there's a frenzy of such. Oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. But on the other side of it, they'll notice everything with them probably stayed the same or the change is a little better. That's what I noticed when things change. If it ain't time for you to change, you'll change as much as you need to, but it doesn't affect you as much. At least not me. I see it and I keep going. I don't stop at change. I just keep doing what I'm doing. Things around me change all the time. It might not be time for me to make a change, but that don't mean things around me won't change. Who are I to stop change? Who are I to stop change? I are nobody to stop change. I'll pick up this order quick. They said we got to keep a 90% acceptance rate now to stay active. I was like, that sucks because man, that's kind of hard. Is it acceptance or is it uh, completion rate? I think it's completion. I don't know. Give me the line. I got to go back and read the message. This ain't like a Tuesday. Yeah, inevitable. It's like thinking you're gonna look the same for the rest of your life. Mhm. Eventually, there's gonna be a wrinkle. Hopefully, I think we can, like you say, prolong it by the way you care for yourself, the things you use on your skin, and things you put into your body. But at the end of the day, you're going to change. Hell, when you change the way you eat, that's a change. I don't think people realize how much we often change. And we think, I'm just me, I'm the same me. You're not the same me. Once you change your diet, you're different people. I believe that. Hey, James, how you been? We're outdoor dashing and just having a conversation. Nothing special. Right along. I'm trying to see how I can navigate DoorDash and StreamYard. Like if I get kicked out and I maintain Stream while I'm going out to see the orders, doing the things I need to do. I'm doing the first one. I guess so far so good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Yeah, holding on. I'm still. I should act like an old person. Being there like, oh wow, I'm good. I'm blessed with how to say this. I was in the chicken spot the other day, and this guy walked in. He was just like kind of animated. He's with these two girls, and they like, "How are you doing today?" He's like, "Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored." I'm looking like, dude, you don't need to talk like that. Stop playing. It's too funny. That's another thing people say because they heard it in life. Yeah, I ain't even thought about if you're blessed and highly favored, but people tell them I'm blessed and highly favored. Too blessed to be stressed. I don't even believe that right there. I'm too blessed to stress though. You gotta keep on saying I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm not stressed. How does the DoorDash work? It's like a well, you get the app and you sign up for it or whatever, my your car information and stuff. And then once you own, you go on the app and there's a map and it tells you it's busy or not busy, where it's busy, things like that. And you'll turn it on. It'll say dash now. If it's not busy, it'll say schedule a dash. But you want to go out on this dash now, of course. It'll say dash now. You hit dash now, and then orders will come through your phone. It'll say order at Swasby. That's where I am now. Saul Wasby or whatever the hell that. And it'll say 1075, 9 miles. That's really a bad order, unless you're like 4 miles away from the restaurant. But anyway, it tells you what the order is paying, and then you accept it or not. Accept the order, and then once you pick it up and confirm, it sends you to the directions to where you're going, the GPS. Um, being where you're at, well, yeah, Houston, no, you're in Dallas. I think you might make good money out there. It can be some good money. Just depends on you and how you drive. It's one of them things where you got to find your niche. because at one point I was making at least $100 every day I drove. You know, um, I've had days where I made $200. Just depends on the area you in and when you find your niche and flow of how to get to that $100. Some people take like 8 hours to drive. You see what I'm saying? I don't be trying to drive 8 hours, but you can make money. It's not gonna be like you can make money. It just depends. Like I said, it just depends on you and how you drive. Because I've had like $1,000 weeks, $900 weeks, $500 weeks. Okay, thank you. Like this order I'm doing now, it was $11 and it's at 8 miles, right? But I gotta go 5 miles basically for $11, which is a pretty good order. I'll be trying to get the highest rates with the lowest miles and at least $1 or more per mile. It's a little chilly, but it's a cool day. Nice cool day, like 55 degrees. Wait or be ready for the heat because I know when the heat comes, it's just gonna be heat. I know that around here, I'm gonna have to get used to the weather pattern. Excuse me, the weather patterns. Like like in Charleston, I was fearful of tornadoes, hurricanes. I never lived near the ocean and stuff like that, so of course that was a fear for me. But in 15 years, I adapted. What I thought was so scary when it was coming, it was just like, what's the worst case? I have to evacuate. But like now here, I feel like I got to get used to that all over again. I couldn't hear nothing. Yeah, so I kind of got to get used to those type of things. Like I think they have like a lot of flooding and stuff here, so I'm gonna have to learn where it floods and all that good stuff. But I think I'll do well overall. I love the weather, so I look forward to it. Some good days coming. I want to be like a beach bum. Yeah, this year I want to be at the beach. I like Virginia Beach, so I definitely want to be there on the beach, hanging out, getting a little tan, taking a little happy eye, little karaoke. I'm gonna do what I did in Charleston. I feel like the whole time I lived in Charleston, I lived like a tourist. Yep, I lived like a tourist. So whereas other people were like, "Oh my God, is this, is that," I was still finding things that even the locals didn't know about. I was exploring. So I've been really like studying a lot of different things and places here. so that when the time comes, oh yeah. Hopefully I'll be well. I'm gonna wear a bikini regardless because I don't believe in one piece swimsuits. I don't. I don't know who made that up, but I don't believe in it. Some one piece swimsuits are for 7-year-olds. It's crazy. I never worn like since I was a little kid. I never worn one piece, not in adulthood. And if I did, the whole back and sides was out. I'm trying to get my knees to the point I can exercise. And dang on Amazon did a total on me, but I still think it's the weight because I'm coming down some and they feel a lot better. Jeez, a lot better. Over the river and through the woods, grandmother's house we go. That's a shame. I don't know. It's 1 o'clock already. Oh, time just flew. It was just 11 o'clock. Literally, just 11 o'clock. Now here it is, about to be 1. Yeah, gotta get down and pray. Yes, I, I gotta go PG-13. I got a PG-13. It rebellious Meek like, man, bump that, but I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Do you ever see that little girl Ava on TikTok and stuff? Be doing videos with her grandmama. Like, baby, you're not whipping me. Mm-mm. You need to get your edges right. I love that little girl. I wanna I wanna tank my grandchildren like that so when they go home they get on my kids' nerves to the highest power. Like they act right with me, but they act crazy with them. Yeah, that's what I want to do to my children's kids. Does that mean I am going downtown? You thought it was dead. There's still some people. My dude like to fish and stuff and hunt. He be talking about living in the woods, and I'm looking like, no, I live in houses. Am I back? Oops. Am I back now? Okay. Yeah, that's probably when I had looked at my I had to look at my GPS. That's what I was actually trying to see right there. Like How long do I have before it be like my sound go out and things like that? I need another device. That's what I need. I need another device. I only been down here one time or two times. It's like I'm going to the courthouse. Downtown Norfolk. I'm probably gonna be like, I remember for a whole 15 years when I lived in Charleston, it would be moments where I'd be driving and I'd be like, I can't believe I live in South Carolina. I'm starting to have that thought here now. I can't believe I live in Virginia. I can't believe I live in Virginia. It's cool. Cool and interesting at the same time. I'm downtown, y'all. I'm downtown. I need to come down here and really explore. Like I be going like a lot of different places and stuff, like restaurants that I see online on IG. So I need to come down here because there's a lot of them that are down here. So I need to come down here and explore the land, see what I can find. I just like to be in a really diverse setting. So I want to find the diversity around here that I look for. I don't like it all one way. I like to just have fun and safe fun, hopefully. Safe fun is the best fun. Yeah, I ain't even ate today. Some nerds gummy clusters. I'm addicted. They had nerds to have buy one get one $1. Why they do that? Hmm. That's good too. Okay. I am really downtown, man. In the heart. Oh, a train. Oh my goodness. That's scary. You got to stop. Make sure you don't run into a train. There's an adjustment. Okay, there it is right there. That's the only thing I don't like. It's the fact that I don't like the fact that I'm downtown. So you know what downtown means. Parking is like you're right. I think that this person, knowing that parking is like you're right down here, should come outside. That's the downside of DoorDash. I would prefer not to come into the downtown area because of that, you know. Of course, you don't always know where you're going when you're going. So, by me not being familiar with the area like that yet, I didn't know. Soon I'll get familiar, and like when the map comes up to show you, like before you accept it, it's like a map that'll show you where you're going. And I'll be able to look at that map like, oh no, that's downtown, you know, and keep it moving. Hey Gary. Gary's back. Yeah, so it's just a thing that I'm gonna have to figure out, I guess. Because Granby Waffle Shop, that sounds good. Damn, they go the police. I can't just park and run in. That's not fair. That's like no parking. What I'm supposed to do? Loading zone. Okay, I can park right here, I think. Oh, that's them apartments. You have to, like, they don't have, like, you know, unless the place got its own parking. If it doesn't, then that means you have to find a place and then be at risk of tickets and things like that. It's like a little stressful because you could be riding around blocks and blocks trying to figure out where the heck to park. But your best bet is just to hurry up and run if you ain't sure. So that's my job. Hurry up. Uh, Hi, this is for Monkey. Monkey. Yeah. Thank you. Have a nice day. Multi? Monty. Yeah, so it's hard trying to do that downtown. And then usually downtown takes you out of where you really want to be. It's fortunate that downtown for me is not like too far from. Hey, Bolo Bolo. Found this area for loading zone, 30-minute limit. I figure I'm allowed to park there. Unloading. Now we gotta say accepted. I mean confirmed delivery. hope we don't have to go back and not take these orders. Pink torch boom. Yeah, it's interesting. I hope I can learn this downtown thing really quick. Yes, sir. You on the grind too, Gary Weary? Yeah, I finally got enough rest to feel like driving. I'm not overly tired and exhausted and all that good stuff. I feel good this morning. Another thing I don't like about being down here is because I'll be like super sightseeing. I'll be looking like, ooh, what is that? Man, I don't know. I'm just trying to live. I don't know about being rich. I'm good. Let me have enough. He said he'll give me more than enough, so I'm happy with enough. So, because that means it's gonna be more than enough. Oh shoot! Atmosphere creating a channel. He ready to share? You ready to share? We are feeling excited. We're gonna see what this man be cooking up. Honey girl, the way you just walked across that street, you should just hit that light right there. That was about to not be good for you, boo. I don't know what be wrong with people. They be like daredevils. I just want to come down here and walk one day. I would do it too. Maybe the next warm day. I don't know what to do. I don't go back to work until Sunday. It's weird, but I'm ready. Hair to the top. Yeah, I done did some old Big Willie stuff. Done took 2 orders at once. Don't cook up no drama. Drama with a tall drink of shade, lemon shade. Go to bed around 8 and wake up at 2. I was seeing a lot of people. I think it was Tamron Hall I was watching. Um, I'll let you know. The post should be interesting. Oh, the frustration of downtown delivering. I just don't know what I got myself into. We're gonna figure it out again because man, it's a task. See, I like to live right here in the heart of downtown. Nice places. I put my faith in Jesus. Come on. I see you, buddy. Walk on, walk on. I ain't gonna hit you. Hi, Dante Roberts. I'm downtown. Go figure. Somebody said, why you ain't door dashing? Now I'm door dashing. Door dashing got me downtown. And I can't park. And I responded to your text too, sir. See, you ain't paying attention. But you like pulling up, don't you? Call you old pull up Roberts. Dante pull up Roberts. I say my pull up game strong. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly. Oh, thank you for my roses. So kind. Bump it. I'm gonna have to park here. Hope Jim White don't get mad at me. But that's the only way I'm gonna get these people food. That's the only way I'm gonna get these people food. It's hot in this car. Where you at, Dante? All right, y'all. Y'all say a little prayer. And I ain't going to Jim White's. Thank you. My booty fell off the bushes. My real life boots. I have an order for Kesey. Oh, my YouTube cousins. KCS. Okay, I have that here too. Can you confirm C03? Yeah, you don't fell off the booties. Back to the car. For Jim White car police on me. I'll be like, Jim, can't you do a fellow business person and solid. I guess next time I'll be like Chris. They just get parked in the middle of the street in the way. Dude don't got it all together either. It's too funny. Hey, y'all jump in front of me. Ghetto. Yeah, knock myself off. Yeah, Jim White, his parking is crappy. I don't know how he do it. One way in, one way out. It ain't right. It ain't right. Ooh, I got to turn this thing off when I get this order. Yeah, 'cause I went out the whole system. Because you know what I did? I pushed confirm and I forgot I had already confirmed and I pushed arrived at the next place. So I had to go in and put the address in the GPS so I can know where the heck I was going because I put arrived. Usually it won't let you do that, so I must be really close. Yeah, I had that I arrived at the next location before I got there, so I had to figure out where the heck am I going. Bags like I never left ya. Dang, these houses is nice down here. I think in my past life, I just really think I'm supposed to live somewhere where I can walk to everywhere I need to go. Like go to the eateries and the shops, and yeah, go jogging. But I know I ain't gonna jog. That's a lie. But in my mind, I'll be jogging. Yep. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. Now I see how it works and how it don't work. So I can go on and get finished and get my people. And I will talk to you all later. I appreciate you guys for showing up. Hit the Cash App if you like. That's not what's most important. What's most important that you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And I will talk to you guys next time around. Peace out.